For 3 days, I've been fighting not making this episode, JTrain. I've been really trying to not make an episode about the shooting. But there's a thing in the content creation world, like, this is one of the biggest events that's happening. If we don't cover it, what the hell are we doing? So, a 37-year-old American man was assassinated by ICE in Minnesota, and his name was Alex Peretti. He was an ICU nurse, and from all accounts, he looked like a fantastic human being.
Well, for the VA as well. Like, he worked for veterans.
Yeah.
He was
He
for
specialized
every
in
account that I
helping
could
our
find.
veterans. That was, like, his specialty, and, it immediately so this happened again, and this is kinda blowing my mind that we can't all collectively get behind this shooting, because this one, to me, like, I can kinda see a little bit of leeway with Amber Nicole Good. I can kinda see that, yeah, he was kinda standing in front of the car. Okay, I'll give you that. I think you're wrong, but I'll give you that. But this one, I don't there is no aggression coming from Mr. Alex Preddy. He is helping another female in the video.
Yeah, the last one was arguable, but I still hold strong that she was assassinated. But anyway, this one's the most clear cut, well documented, multiple angles, undeniable proof that this man was killed on his knees on the street, disarmed, not fighting back. There's no room for debate. And the biggest arguments that they're giving have been proven categorically false across the board. In fact, they've gotten so bad at being able to deny what happened, they're now posting pictures of him in drag, trying to show you he's a bad guy.
I saw
And
that.
to Trump saying that, well, you shouldn't carry guns to protest, that's illegal,
Kyle
as the
Rittenhouse.
defense for this to violate your Second Amendment and to tell you that you can't do what the Second Amendment is there for because now you're going to get shot. I mean,
Okay,
you can't
MAGA,
clear cut tyranny any better.
MAGA, you say that this Alex Peretti guy was a domestic terrorist. He was going there to assassinate law enforcement officers. Tell me everything in the comments about Kyle Rittenhouse. Tell me what differentiates Kyle Rittenhouse from Alex Peretti in these scenarios.
It's obvious. One's a Democrat, one's a Republican. Therefore, the Democrat should be killed and the Republican not, according to all the talking heads that I've seen. Like, I completely disagree with those sentiment or rhetoric, but if you look at this from two different angles, Kyle Rittenhouse had an assault rifle. Pretty had a gun in his waistband. Kyle Rittenhouse drove across state lines. Pretty was in his local area. Kyle Rittenhouse was decked out armed, ready for combat. Pretty had a phone recording stuff in his hands, never drew his gun, never touched his gun. In fact, if they didn't tell me afterwards that he even had a gun, I wouldn't even know because it was never in his hands. It was never visible. Kyle Rittenhouse confronted other non-police officers. This guy may have been talking, but he never acted violently from anything I could see in any of the videos. Kyle Rittenhouse got into a kneeling position, fired on civilians. This guy never drew his gun. So where's the line? Is it that cops versus civilians, or is it just that Republicans are okay with killing black people?
It's Republicans are okay with killing black people. I think that's it.
Now, let's go back to like,
Or any people.
was this so if you go back to the newest incident, like the videos are clear. The guy was in a semi kneeling position in front of him. The ICE agent knew the gun wasn't there or wasn't paying attention, drew his gun, and this guy had his arms up in a kneeling position and was shot multiple times in the back. It's
From
assassination.
behind, mind you. Like, you've seen
Behind.
that freeze frame photo where it straight up looks like an
And it
execution.
wasn't and it wasn't just that this one guy just went off the handle. I don't know if everybody caught this, but the other people got out of the way. The other officers got out of the way so that this guy can get shot in the back. There was an officer with the gun. They have pictures of it. It wasn't
He
in his
was
hand.
startled.
The
He
video
was
shows
startled
him
walking
pulling the gun out
away.
of his waistband.
When he was walking away with that gun after he pulled it, he was startled by the gunfire. You can see him flinch when the guns start firing. It's like, dude, you just disarmed him. Why are you surprised that
And
there's gunshots going on?
and let's back it up to chain. This guy never pulled it. He got pepper sprayed right in the face. He got assaulted. He got thrown against a car. He got thrown on the sidewalk. He got pummeled on the sidewalk or on the road, whatever you want to call it. Like they beat the shit out of him before they pulled him up to his knees, which is exactly what they did. Go watch the video. They pulled him up to his knees. The guy walked behind him, put a gun, shot him 3 times after the officers cleared out the way. It's assassination, guys. I'm sorry.
This is
He was
bananas that this is
unarmed,
happening on our streets.
mostly restrained. They chose to let him up or by dragging him to his knees and then killed him. That's what I see from the video. I haven't seen anything else. Domestic terrorist? No. This guy was worked with in the VA as an ICU nurse. He was not a domestic terrorist. He did not draw his guns. He was not threatening anybody unless you count recording as a threat, which is protected under the First Amendment, no matter what anybody wants to tell you. Supreme Court clearly said filming is legal in the United States under the First Amendment.
What do you think about the messaging from the White House and from Homeland Security minutes after the shooting? Did you hear what they said?
I think it is the exact same pattern we saw with the lady in the car. It's the same style of messaging for Charlie Kirk. It's the same style of messaging for a lot of stuff, which is if they don't want you to be a good person, then they're going to slander you with everything they can until you get proven or until they prove otherwise.
But it seemed like the backlash was pretty intense and immediate on this one because Greg Bovino, did you see the reports on him? He got let go or moved to a different place or
Define
demoted.
immediate because the last thing I saw was it'd been days after that all happened before.
Well, this happened yesterday. This was I heard the
No,
reports
no,
are that
but
Greg
how
Bovino
many?
was relieved
But
of his duties as the commander.
where's the announcement telling us that he acted inappropriately and they made him step down because of his behavior and actions? Where's the condemning publicly of this person by ICE or
Yeah.
by the DOJ or by anybody? Why are they scapegoating him? But if you look at like how long did it take? Where's the messaging? Where's the hanging him out to dry? No, we're getting secondhand and third hand information that stuff may be happening. We have no actual confirmation publicly that there has been a change, that they're withdrawing. We're just hearing things in rumor state. To be honest with you, I've heard so many rumors lately, I don't care about them anymore. I'm only going to care about what they actually do, not what they pretend they say they're going to do.
I heard Homan's going in to replace Bovino. That was the last I heard. You know what's making me really sick to my stomach though, is the comments that I'm getting from all these ICE videos that are coming out. It is so sickening to me that some of you fucking MAGA people are out there like throwing your full-throated support behind this terrorist organization called ICE. They are wreaking havoc on our streets. Havoc, straight chaos. I don't
Well,
understand that you guys supporting it even on social media. That drives me
okay.
crazy. So fuck you for doing it.
So let's transition to the other point, the one where the leak came out that Bondi said, "We will draw ICE as soon as you hand over all your voter registration."
Oh, yes. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're trying to fix the votes again, guys. They're doing it in front of us.
Well, if you take it for what it's worth, it says, "We will continue to kill your citizens and harm your economy and disrupt you with violence and threats and hate until you allow us to hurt your ability to go vote."
That's America threatening Minnesota.
This is totalitarianism, guys. This is what it is. This is Gestapo level controlling the vote, trying to protect their position during the rejection of legal voting for the midterms.
I've been doing a lot of research on World War II. Every night I've been watching a bunch of documentaries and stuff, and it is so similar to what is happening now. It almost looks like what's happening now is fucking worse because it's all
It
out in the
is.
public. Like everyone knows what's happening. Versus like Nazi Germany, all that stuff was going on, but most of the people didn't know.
They spent decades harming the intelligence of the public by restricting education. So we have a significantly dumber population than had they allowed actual real public education. Like, how many years and how many times have you had schools begging for funding or pay for teachers or all those parents out there? How many times has your school asked you to donate materials or help or whatever to donate money or to fundraise in order for them to be able to pay for teaching materials? Or how many times have teachers gone on strike for pay? They're not trying to help you by educating your kids. And why? Those who fail to learn history are doomed to repeat it. And now as the stating has been around for what, like 400 years or something. And basically what it means is if you don't know to look for this, you'll miss it. You're missing it right now. What they're doing is trying to destroy the midterms so that they can stay in power. Because if you look at what's happening in all the special elections, what's happening?
The Democrats are gonna win.
The Democrats are winning every special election just
Republicans, one
about.
of them died. Marjorie Taylor quit. Like there is a serious civil war happening inside the Republican Party and inside of MAGA. It's a
And they're
referendum.
quitting, or they're getting kicked out, or they've decided they don't want to deal with this shit and they're turning on Trump. The GOP is dissolving because MAGA has destroyed it. The sentiment from the public between the cost of living increases, the quality of care going down, the Medicaid going up, and now citizens getting murdered on the streets. I mean, MAGA ain't winning right now, kids. Sorry. And when the vote comes up, it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be allowed to vote. Are you going to be able to make it to a vote? Like they're trying every single angle they can to prevent them losing power. And
And
Trump
look at all
said,
they have to steal it because look at all the ammunition the Democrats now have as far as messaging against them for everything that just happened. Like all the things that the Republicans are doing now will be talked about when the midterms come around. Like remember you didn't vote for the Epstein files. That's going to be a big one. Or you didn't care when we were killing people in Venezuela off the coast of Venezuela. Like all that shit's going to come out. MAGA doesn't care. We know you're not paying attention. You don't care. We know. Go back
well, I
to
mean, if
coloring.
Fox News equates him to Orange Jesus, what are you going to do?
Right.
Go
Well,
get your education everywhere. I don't care what the topic is. The reality is, you should look at multiple sources, both sides of the fence. Go read, go learn the actual truth on things by going and studying these in multiple places and drawing a full conclusion instead of being fed this garbage on a silver platter and spoon fed by these so called journalists that are reporting only their tainted view, which is state media, to you and making you ignorant of what's actually going on. If you don't believe me about this assassination thing, go watch the CNN interviews or the BBC video analysis. Like they've slowed it down, they point out what's going on, they showed you what happened. It's not like I I I have tried to avoid this because don't want to see a guy get killed, but it's showing up everywhere. And these analysis are really well built for the subject matter. Like it's not hard to understand it at all. But if you think that this was a fair thing, it's because you're sucking off the tit of the Republican agenda and GOP propaganda machine.
you know what? That's a good test. That's a good litmus test. If you honestly believe that Alex Peretti was attacking ICE, you literally should go get a psychiatrist evaluation. Like you literally something is wrong with you.
There's like
100%.
a million videos out there showing. There's multiple angles of this showing. There's the car dash. There's like three different angles. They got it high resolution because people knew to record this shit because of what happened with the lady in the car, because of what happened with the guy who got his neck nailed on and died. Like the Gestapo tactics from the different regimes have gotten so aggressive. People know to record everything now, and
Yeah.
they're getting high resolution off of these phone cameras and, like, it's clear. It's clear. There's no debate. Like, what MAGA is saying, what Caroline Lyon Levitt is saying, what Trump is saying, it's all lies. Go watch the video. Every major news network has an analysis video that shows him holding a phone. He never touched his gun. And in fact, you don't even see his gun until they take it from him. He was not threatening anybody. He was on the sidewalk. They beat the shit out of him, threw him in the street, and killed him.
He was
The video's
helping a
there.
lady. He was helping a lady at the time of the attack. The reason the whole skirmish started was because he was the type of guy to protect the lady who just got pushed, shoved by ICE. Like that shows his character right there. And during the whole skirmish, he wasn't going after ICE at all. He's defensive the entire time. And we're going to execute
Not
him with 11
this is
shots.
this is not an isolated incident. If you go look at video after video after video on these news sites, you'll see them escalating behavior more and more and more, hitting them with shields, nearly running them over with tank-like vehicles, armored personnel carriers. I watched one video of them driving an armored personnel carrier through a street, pushing people out of the way and nearly running them over and hitting them with shields, hitting them with tear gas. There was a video of a lady losing half her hand because they shot with a rubber bullet at the right angle, it shredded her hand. Another guy lost his eye. Multiple videos of physical assault. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see the new video of them using the new sonic weapon?
No?
Yeah. So Trump announced that they used a sonic weapon that is highly debilitating when they infiltrated Venezuela. It was the first time I think we've used it in actual combat. It's been confirmed by our president, and they just used it either yesterday or today in Wisconsin against protesters in the street. That shit can be permanently disabling. It can destroy eardrums, it can knock people out. It's not like it's tear gas and they just go, No, this is permanently debilitating. And they're just using it willy nilly, along with tear gas and rubber bullets. They're hurting plenty of people out there in the street just for standing there trying to watch them. They are literally, this isn't about illegals anymore. This is about them hurting citizens and dominating citizens and terrorizing.
Yep. This is fear and
Sorry,
domination.
guys.
That's it.
You don't fire sonic weapons at protesters if you're trying to hunt illegals. That has nothing to do with illegals. That's about hurting civilians. That's about hurting Americans. That's about terrorizing citizens that are trying to stand up against a tyrannical government.
The reason the Second
2A
Amendment was
motherfuckers,
created. That's
legally.
the reason we have a Second Amendment is for a government who's behaving exactly like ours currently is. However, no one on the fucking MAGA side is being like, we should get our guns and do something about it. We're all like, yeah, screw those brown people, screw those black people.
Well,
That's what's happening.
even with the comments that have been going on, did you hear the NRA is starting to go, whoa, whoa, whoa? Even
Yeah.
NRA is making comments out like, no, that's bullshit. Second Amendment states that there are legal ways to carry weapons around in these areas. So what Trump and Levitt are saying is literally against the Constitution of the United States. He was carrying a gun legally concealed and he wasn't threatening that. That doesn't hold water. Sorry. Their argument doesn't hold
Shouldn't you all
water.
be cheerleading for that, MAGA? Like he was carrying a gun?
Now, here's the hard part, and I've seen this multiple times today. If Obama was the president and this shit was happening, would MAGA stand up and get mad, or would they go, "No, no, Caroline Levitt's right"? Is it just a matter of like, if you can say that if you would react different if it was Obama or Biden in office versus Trump, and everything else the same, then you're the fucking problem.
If Obama was in office right now, all of you MAGA people would be in civil war already
Yeah, you would be marching down to the White House,
with
full
your
gear,
guns.
ready to go.
Yep.
January 6th would look like a nothing burger compared to what you guys would be doing right now if it was a black man in the office.
Make America less hypocritical again. Or Milla. I don't know how the acronym works out. That's what you guys are all, hypocrites. MAGA. All of you. All right,
Anybody who
JTrain.
still supports this regime
Huh?
is following the Nazi doctrine, whether they know it or not.
Yeah. Well, all right there, JTrain. We'll leave it there unless you got anything else for the people.
Go learn some damn history. Jesus Christ.
Please
Go
vote.
read your Constitution.
Get involved in something. Hit subscribe. Share this video with someone. Help this message get to other people. I feel like we're lost on an island and everybody, content creators out here like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? Somebody please help.
Wake
Help.
up.
Send this. Share this. Subscribe.
Educate
please.
yourself.
Educate yourself, Buster. My name is Chris McIntyre. That's JTrain McDougal's. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.